There we go. The court and opera house are two different places, but the trials are held at the opera house. Then why is it not called the court?
Whoa! Now this is fancy! Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child.
They're making wishes.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
What is that sound? Did he hear that because he has child's vision?
Vache.
I mean, he is kind of unique.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here.
When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element.
But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait,
That's a strange question.
what does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When
When
do you
she's
cry?
sad?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotion. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance.
Let's go in and see Lenny.
More of these cat kids into the opera house.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. You're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets. Here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lenny.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
I'll be right there. I'll go lend him a hand.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
How do I go there? Is it up there? I have never actually been to an opera house in my life, so I have no idea. But this sure does look luxurious. Isn't this the same place that was in the trailer? And Furina was sitting somewhere here, tearing up that piece of photograph. Yeah, this definitely seems like a place I'd want to visit in real life. Oh, why? My god, was that high? How are people supposed to get down from there? Did I just fall from there? I think I did. Is there someone else over there? Who's that?
These should be our seats. Come on.
Who is sitting over there? Okay, Paimon isn't even sitting. Oh, is it him? Nuvillet? The awkward eye contact.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still, it's kind of awkward
Yeah,
if we don't
you're
say
up, Paimon.
anything. You little...
I mean, be useful at something at least.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Sorry, Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about? Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Paimon nearly forgot to make our introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty.
A big
here in
shot, that's
Fontaine.
what he is.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now.
No offense taken. And by the way, I should probably let you know, There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while
Farina.
now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? It's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer.
Yay! The show's finally about to start!
And the cutscene time. It's not a cutscene?
The lights! The show must be starting!
He said seats, but there's only one seat. She's still floating.
I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
Okay, now
A
it's
magician's
cutscene.
greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't
Alright,
you
let's
think?
see that.
This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float
If
right
she
out of the
were
top.
an animal catalyst user, that would make sense.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
She really is just a child.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything!
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the
Alright.
audience. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. Let's begin.
And whose number is that?
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box.
That sounds shady as
If
fuck.
the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting. Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
Okay, get the audience member out. What the?
What happened?
What happened just now?
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those
She's
accountable will
trying
not
hard.
escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the
No,
father was on
and
stage and lighted
the
ropes
girl
and
who was in
suspended
the
water
box, she got
then
kidnapped, like
caused
those
the tank to
series
fall off
of
the
young
stage.
women getting kidnapped.
As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale, did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this?
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the...
I really want to see some character development in her now.
That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend?
We don't even have a law degree. How are we going to defend
Very
him?
well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
Linny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer? Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest
you are
suspect
part
at this
of
point.
Fatui.
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is
Where
possible.
did you get though?
Since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess.
Yeah, I'd do that too.
Huh? What do you mean?
All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
We just met him.
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a
Practically
little
just
while.
met them this morning.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to
Yeah,
act
that's
as his
stupid.
attorneys. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
What the fuck? I have to figure this case out as part of the quest. You know, I know I said that I'm going to finish this quest today, but I don't think I have the energy anymore.